Anin Raye, class 11th students, Sociology. Today I am going to teach you on socialization. Family as an effective agent of socialization. Socialization is a process by which individuals are groomed so that they may be fit for the society. They may learn to adjust in society. They may learn they may learn etiquettes, manners, behavior, basic things, how to grow up in a very cultured family, learn the basic customs, traditions, norms, values of the society, and they may adjust with the society. They may not deviate from the social norms they follow. And the most effective agent in that is family. Family as a primary child is born in family and mother is the first teacher. And she is taught by the mother everything. And in overall the whole family member take care of him. The family is the main agency of socialization. In the first phase of life, the primary stage, it is the smallest unit of society and represents it in all respect. The family has in its field all the norms, values, behavior, patterns, statuses, roles of society. Therefore, the role of family in socializing individuals to become a part of society is the uppermost. The role of family in socialization has been greatly recognized by C.H. Cooley. The child observed that every individual in the family is assigned a status such as father, mother, brother, sister, husband, wife, etc. All the family members behave according to the defined roles associated with their statuses. The child, as time passes, identifies herself with different personal status and their roles in the family and internalize them. The child does so as to capable of and ready for behaving in society according to the accepted patterns. By the time child moves out of family to participate in social activities in society at large, she has learned most of social accepted behavior patterns. The role of school. The school is that means of socialization which changes an uncivilized child into a civilized child. We can say that school gives shape to raw material into a finished product. In school, lots of qualities are developed. The school child exerts studies with other students, and many teachers are there who exert a great influence on him. Children always try to imitate the behavior of the teacher to exert a great influence on the development of their personality. Now, the primary stage of socialization. Primary socialization takes place in infancy and childhood. This is the most crucial stage of the socialization, and the basic pattern is learned by the sub-stages, the oral stage, the anal stage, and the audible stage. At first stage, the infant builds up definite expectation about feeding time and learns to signal his or her pressing needs for care. The second stage begins more or less after a year of infancy. The child at this stage is trained to take over some degree of care for himself, herself, such as toilet training. The third stage starts roughly from the fourth year and goes up to puberty. This is the period when child becomes a member of the family as a whole. Concept of superego. The meaning of superego is by obeying social norms. For this one never cares about any problem and obeys them without any external pressure. He adopts these norms through his parents and other friends. Gradually he adopts them by identifying them as right or wrong. The stage of superego is stage of socialization. For the whole of his life, an individual comes under constant to obey these norms and values. Cultural accumulation. Now, culture and personality. Any culture has two parts. Any culture has two parts, material and non-material. Care, books, tables. Yeah, this is 75. Development of individual in the process of socialization. Right from every childhood, an individual learns and internalizes the role, structure and develop own self. The self is a case of personality. An individual self is a set of attitudes and the consciousness of his acts and thoughts as they are related to others. The internalization takes place through the process of socialization. Much of this personality of an individual is shaped in this way. The individual learns this part of culture pattern unconsciously. Self, according to Charles H. Cooley, is social and develops as a result of the roles of primary growth and social interaction, particularly communication and socialization. There are three prominent theories of socialization and development of self. Sociologists of this functionalist school are of the view that social roles are fixed part of culture which a person has to learn in society. Individual internalize those roles and behavior accordingly. There is no scope of negotiating with the roles. Anthony Giddens does not accept this functionalist view. According to him, socialization is a process in which humans can exercise their agency. They are not simply passive subjects waiting to be instructed or programmed. Individuals come to understand and assume social roles through an ongoing process of social interaction. Relationship between culture, society and personality. Culture and society are inseparable. Society refers to a set of norms and values guiding the behavior to each other. They are the two aspects of same social situation. Everyone in human society has personality. If we say that one has personality, we are not referring to physical feature of the person as it is sometimes understood by common man. Personality refers to that totality of a person which consists of biological constitution, attitudes, values, views, habits and behavior pattern. Personality thus is a sum total to acquired and innate disposition of a person. Social psychology replete with these scholars who are confident that personality traits are entirely social and cultural. Personality is shaped by social environment. Where the controversy over the primacy of biological or social factors is resolved by some sociologists who write that personality is neither biological nor social but biosocial. Apart from biological and social needs, people in society have many other needs. Such needs are socially and culturally generated and their satisfaction is also controlled by the culture of society. How will the people adopt the existing socio-cultural framework of needs and means depends on their capacity to learn. The capacity to learn differs from person to person because it is related to the organic constitution and also to the mental makeup of the individual and in both acquired and hereditary. The role of socialization in the formation of personality. Socialization is a lifelong process, but the most important aspect of the process starts during infancy. By the time individual becomes adult, the major part of socialization is completed. Socialization makes a human individual a social being. Without socialization, individuals would not have like human beings. Even the human style of speaking and modes of communication are the function of socialization. The process of socialization and personality development begins right from the time when the newly born baby first comes into contact with his family members. Right from the very childhood, as an individual learns and internalizes the role structure and develops his her own self, internalization takes place in the process of socialization. Much of the personality of an individual is shaped in this way. The individual learns this part of culture pattern unconsciously. There is another part of culture which an individual learns consciously. This learning process starts at a later stage when the formal teaching in school starts. There he learns about a more complicated part of culture such as the history of culture, the nature of government, the cultural heritage, and so on. The child training results into adult personality. The variation in personality disposition among human individuals are directly related with training patterns during their childhood. It is true that there is close link between child training and adult personality, but it does not mean that the former is the cause of the later the fact. Now next, culture. The family is the primary socialization, while that which happened in school and other institutions are secondary socialization. According to Edward Taylor, culture is that complex whole which includes knowledge, beliefs, the, the school. Another agent of socialization in school are agencies for a more subtle aspects. That's all.
कितने मिनट के लिए